So it just seems absolutely crazy to me that all of these cars, probably, let's face it, £10 million worth of supercar at least, they're just locked up in this sort of car park arranged by the police. Morning, hey guys, it's Joel. I hope you're all doing very well. I have just checked out of my hotel here in somewhere in France because it's my last day down here. I'm heading back over to Monaco now to go and look at something, but it's something I've already looked at, and I'm a bit of a Burke really because I didn't realise what it was. So if you saw yesterday's video, I think towards the end of it, I spoke about this group of cars that are all congregated together, and I sort of went round and talked about a couple of them before seeing Shmi and his Ford GT. Well, it turns out, thanks to Shmi, I realised all of those cars that I was filming and talking about, they're part of the impound lot. They are the impound lot that the Monaco police have put there. So they are basically all cars that have been impounded by the Monaco police for revving, burnouts, whatever it might be that they were caught doing. So I'm gonna go back there now and take a closer look at it, see if anything else has been impounded since last night, and just try and find out a little bit more about why they're impounding so many cars and sort of what people are doing to get themselves impounded. So let's go. Diesel power. Right then, so here we are back at the harbour where the impound is behind me. I can't believe last night I didn't know it was an impound, considering right now the police presence, there's like 6 or 7 police officers in there. I think I just caught a guy basically getting his stuff out his boot because he's probably just been told he can't take his car home because he's got to stay here. So he looked pretty angry. But yeah, it's pretty nuts, and apparently all of this is just for sort of revving and sort of, you know, mildly disruptive driving behaviours. So it does seem quite extreme to me, but I wonder if we can have a closer look at some of the cars that are in there. So as I've got here again, it seems, look, Shmi's back. He's got his Ford GT and his Ferrari this time. That's cool to see. Yeah, look at this for a vantage point. So these are all the cars in there. You can see you've got the police over there. That guy's just had to collect his stuff. But yeah, you've literally got that's new. That's Stelvio Quadrifoglio. That wasn't there yesterday. That Bentley Continental GT, Audi RS4, and I think that 5 Series is also new from last night. So it just seems absolutely crazy to me that all of these cars, probably, let's face it, £10 million worth of supercar at least, they're just locked up in this sort of car park arranged by the police. I can't imagine how annoying. I mean, all the owners have, you know, against the police here, probably done things that they're not meant to, but I can't imagine how terrible that would feel to know that your car is in Monaco, but you can't drive it. Because the police are just here basically watching the compound, and you can't, you know, there's concrete pillars all the way around, so you can't leave. So it's pretty crazy. I do really want to know what they've all actually done, but I know there's no way I'm going to find out. Yeah, that's why I wanted to come back this morning, guys, and just share it with you, because when I found out after watching Shmi's story that it was actually a car impound, I was like, wow, okay, that makes more sense. And yeah, like I say, there's a few extra cars here this morning than there were last night, and I imagine throughout today it will probably keep getting added to. So yeah, oh yeah, look at that boat as well. It's even bigger than the one that was here yesterday. Oh, Monaco. just while we're here, can we talk about the 370Z? I think I may have mentioned before that I love these cars. And I think I even looked at this car last night in yesterday's video. Anyway, I just want to say, I really am a massive fan of the 370Z. I would genuinely consider one as like a next car at some point. The wrap on this, I'm not sure how it looks in the camera. It's not the best in person, but I just think these cars can get away with things like that, and I quite like that about the sort of Japanese cars. But yeah, 370Z, one of the top of my list of the sort of cars to own one day. Also, as most of you are obviously BMW fans on my channel, I should probably mention these two, but firstly this Akrapovic M6 in this mental lime green colour, and also this M4, which has obviously been doing a few miles. It's got bugs splattered all across the front there. Also, whilst we're here and we're talking about the cars in here, I'm not obviously picking up, there's a 458 Speciality, there's an Aventador, but I'm looking at this 986 Boxster S, because again, I really like these. I'm doing this soft top showdown series now actually, and I really want to get a Boxster on the channel, so if anyone's watching has got a 986 Boxster, preferably in the southeast of the UK, I would love to have it on the channel up against my Z4.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine, wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine, wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine, wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
And just take a look at the yachts around here. So this is my Jeep Renegade, so Jeep, boat, and even bigger boat. That's even further away and it looks larger on this camera as well. Yeah, Monaco's a crazy place, guys. It's very, very crazy. Okay, so cruising around the famous hairpin now, which is actually just complete traffic block. It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna run to Starbucks, grab myself a drink and something to eat. And then I'm just trying not to hit an Audi R8 here. Didn't hit the Audi R8. Oh, very nice Lamborghini, just there it is. Yeah, Starbucks, drink, food. And then I think for the rest of this afternoon whilst I'm here, which is only a few hours now, I'm going to just sort of do what I did yesterday, drive around, walk around, see what I can find. So coffee at Starbucks done. I'm going to try and now head up to the Fairmont hairpin again, see if anything goes round. That 812 Superfast that just floored it off, I'm pretty sure that police car has just gone to catch him and he'll be going to the impound now. Poor guy. Anyway, Fairmont hairpin, let's go.
I've got the time to show my love what it's all about. Fading up, fading down below the laser guns. I've got a
Okay, back in the Jeep now. I've just seen an Enzo, so I'm trying to park, but in this car park there is an SLR McLaren, an Aventador SV, a Countach, and another SLR McLaren just there. Unbelievable. Right, I've just parked the car. I'm going to go back up to the top now and hopefully find this Enzo. Hopefully it's still there. I'm with JK Photography and a couple of his friends, and they were showing me where this service centre is, and then it was just there. So, A, maybe RC, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully the Enzo's still there, because that is the one car this is my favourite car, so I really want to see it. So this is the last one before I go back to the airport as well, so fingers crossed I see the Enzo. The Enzo's still here, guys. Yay! Guys, look at this Ferrari Enzo. It is probably the nicest one I've ever seen. It is red with red interior, which is my all-time favourite spec. It looks like they're just about to set off, so I'll film it leaving. Ladies and gents, you join me back in the Jeep, in fact on the motorway from Monaco to Nice. Just before we left, I had JK Photography and his friends in the car, and obviously they took me up to RM Motors where we saw that Ferrari Enzo, and then I got pulled over by the Monaco police for going the wrong way up a one-way street, but there was no sign. But I'm very lucky, they let me off and give me a fine, so thanks for that. But they checked all of our IDs, which was a little bit bizarre. But anyway, it's all over, and it's time to head back to the UK. So back to the airport I'm going now. I hope you have all enjoyed these videos in the past few days. I probably won't film anything else today because I am just going to edit when I get to the airport, and then tomorrow morning I am up very, very early to head over to Goodwood for the Breakfast Club, which for me is my favourite event of the year. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Nonetheless, I don't want this video to be too long, so thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you very, very soon.